it's Jim Hutchens for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. This past week, we lost a great friend, a great champion for Christian Zionism. Herbert Zweibon was a Jew. He was the chairman of the Americans for a Safe Israel. And Herb was a Zionist to the core, and he carried on the Zionist legacy of many of the early Zionist fathers of Israel. He was handpicked to head Americans for a Safe Israel by Shmuel Katz, who was one of the most articulate spokesmen for the Zionist cause. Herb often said he was smitten with a cat's curse, but it was something that he bore with a smile, with great humor. But Herb was more than a traditional Zionist. He based his Zionism on the Bible. He was small in stature, but Herb was a towering giant who stood firmly on God's covenant promises for a homeland to the Jewish people according to the biblical borders. I visited Herb last Wednesday. I'd been informed on Monday by his son that he was in the hospital in New York, so I went up on Wednesday, got there Wednesday afternoon, spent some time with him. And just before I left, I asked him, Herb, I'd like to say the Aaronic benediction over you, if you would allow that. You know, it's the one, Yivareka Adonai v'yishmereka, the Lord bless you and keep you, the Lord make his face to shine upon you. You know that blessing? He said yes, and so I pronounced that over him. Then he raised up his hand. I was seated on his left-hand side. He took my hand, strong grip still. He said, Jim, chazak, chazak, be strong, be strong. And I left. Those were his last words to me. And may God give me grace to fulfill that commission. And may God give both Jews and Christians together the courage and the strength to face the threat that we both face together. We remember those who would see us as infidels. First the Saturday people and then the Sunday people. May God give us grace to face that threat. I loved Herb Zweibon. He was a great friend. He was a great champion, great supporter of the Jerusalem Connection. I'll miss him greatly. Till next week, Shalom Aleichem.